right, we are ready. Ayana, do you have your camera? You gonna put your camera on? You got your sound ready?
Um, yes, my head is.
Um,
It's okay. Am I the
let's-
only one?
you are the solo act for today.
Oh,
You,
wow, question mark?
no, that's great. You are the solo act. So let me go ahead and pull up your piece of music, and we're good to go. Go ahead and introduce yourself and what you're gonna be playing.
Okay, um, my name is Ayana. I will be playing the first page of Minuet in G minor. Oh, I keep forgetting this part. Should I do a repeat or not?
No, that's all good. That's all good. Let's just work with that there. Good start. Good start. The good thing about this here is that even when the fingers get a little bit lost, you keep moving, right? That's most important. You got to keep on charging forward. For the most part, do you have the fingering? Are you pretty confident with the fingering, or there are some parts where it's a little bit shady?
I'm good with the figuring. It's just like the transitions from moving from like one thing and then immediately having to change to an entirely different hand position.
Mm-hmm. Can you show me some sections that you're a little bit hesitant with?
It's with the left hand when it does the, and then I have to like shift my entire hand and then go back to G, but like slips up a bit.
Right. So there are a couple of things that you want to look at there. First is the cross under, right? So there are a couple of moves. Just make sure that you've got the cross under first as you approach the finger one, which is right over here. And then also make sure that your thumb is ready for that extension, right? Up to the D. But as long really the only move that you've got to think about is this thumb crossing under, isn't it? All right. So just keep that in mind as you shift. And then also know that you're heading to the G. So don't even look at it. Memorize this little section here. Yeah. Because where your hand really needs to be looking at is preparing to get the B flat, isn't it? You get the A there, and then you got to shift up to a finger four. So you just allow your hand to use muscle memory. And now you got one, two, three, and then as soon as you play that B flat, there's a cross under, right? And that should help lead you to the G. Yeah. So if there are any other transitions like that, just think about the movement that's required to get from one place to the next. And also, can you memorize that movement and the note that you're going to? Does that make sense? Are there any other spots that are similar to that you could do something that you could focus on the movement?
I think it's the second part where the left hand changes and then so does the right hand. I think it says muscle memory is like kind of programmed to do what it does in the first one. And so when it like suddenly switches, it takes my brain a moment to like realize what it's supposed to be doing.
Right. So this is why you want to have very clear instructions for what it needs to do for yourself, right? And then play it slower. Because that speed that you played it at was a little quick for your hand to be able to catch up with what the brain wanted it to do. So just practice those transitions, not just the transition, but the lead up to it, right? So for instance, from here to here, practice those transitions a little slower so that your hand knows exactly what to do ahead of time, right? Yeah. But I'm the same. It's all choreography. Like if you're a dancer, you want to make sure that you know the exact move so that you don't hurt yourself, right? And you don't miss a beat when you're dancing. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So I would then just focus on getting those transitions, just very slowly with very clear instructions, playing it through slowly. And then when you're ready, come back and play this again, like next week. How does that sound? Yeah, cool. So just work on some mechanics for now. Your sound is great though for it. The sound is great, and in fact, you don't need to play this too fast anyway because the character itself is it's a little lonesome, right? Don't you think? What else comes to mind when you hear this music?
Um, feels like kind of like the composer was like probably like in a harsh time in life, and then suddenly it's just like a daydream or something about it got better. Just like suddenly it goes from minor to major.
Right. So you can think about that. Think about how you'll change the tone of the way that you play it when it goes from the major key to the minor key, right? And this will all add to how the listener hears the piece of music. They're like, "Wow, you're taking us on a journey." So write that in as well. Whatever mood connects to the major or the minor key. Okay. Awesome, Ayana. This is good. But yeah, come back in a week or so. Yeah. Give us your revised version with the second page.
Okay.